Welcome to Roll for Geekiness. Jay here with an update on my Colonial Marine Smartgunner inspired by the 1986 iconic James Cameron film, Aliens. Wow. If you've been following our Instagram or Facebook, then you've seen some photos of some of the stuff that I've been working on since the last video update. As you can see behind me, the 3D printer has churning away, has been for over a week now, and will be for at least another 2 weeks as I print out all of the parts for the M56 Smart Gun itself. Yeah, that's a lot of parts. I'm building a 4-foot long prop here. It does not fit on the Ender 3 all at once, obviously, so it had to be cut into parts that would fit on the bed, and then I cut all the parts so that I could get all the details printed out with as few supports as possible. For those of you who do not do 3D printing, let me explain this real quick. For a piece like just the muzzle of the Smart Gun itself, right? There's a lot of little details and bits in here. And I could have just printed it as one piece like this. But that would have meant that the printer would have needed to print in little bits to support these edges. It would have needed to print in bits to support the little ridges that are down here. So, to make sure that I don't have to clean all those little bits and pieces out, which can be a pain in the butt to get nice and clean, I cut the whole thing in half and print it this way so that none of those parts needed to be supported. The only supports that needed to be done were inside the barrel and inside where this connection lug is going to be on the back end of the muzzle. Now it means I need to glue these pieces together and clean up this edge when I'm done, but that's a lot easier than trying to clean up all those support materials. So I've done that for almost every part of this prop, and that pretty much doubles, in some cases triples, the number of pieces that go into a specific section of the prop itself. So a lot of parts and a lot of assembly when it's done, but hopefully it means less cleanup of that support material and just the general cleaning up of the 3D printed lines and stuff. So should be a cleaner looking, smoother looking prop when I'm done with it. But many more weeks of printing out parts. Like I said, if you followed our feed, you also know I printed out all of the parts I need for my headset. So I'll be getting into that soon, as well as I printed out, again, my VP70 in 2 halves so that I could keep all of this detail, especially since there's this venting on the back. And my knife, again, in 2 pieces. So these will need to get assembled, these cleaned up. Still have the fit and finish to do on the belt tools and the hand welder before we get some paint on those. And then what's next? I need to print out all the parts for the shoulder lamp after the Smart Gun's done. And we'll also be delving into my armor rig and Steadicam arm and figuring out how to mount the gun to that when we're done. So, getting there, but still a road ahead. So stay tuned. Until next time.